So your boy, Lil Jitm3n, he got him a record deal. He signed. I don't know how much the deal was for. I don't know who he signed to either. I tried looking it up. I couldn't really find nothing. Um, he's making headlines right now because you see it right over here. He bought him a Honda Accord. He ain't buy no Scat Pack. He ain't buy no Rari. He ain't buy no Benz, no Beamer, no none of that. Okay, he got a Honda Accord. You see it right over here. You go ahead and read that. So everybody's praising him, and shout out to y'all for being positive and stuff, but you know I got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, too, for doing his thing. I'm happy for you, brother, but you know I got to do it. I just want to point something out over here. Y'all remember it was like a year or two ago. I can't remember the exact time when this man right over here, he bought a Hyundai, and all y'all started clowning him. He was not getting the same treatment or the same energy that bro over here was getting when he just signed his deal not too long ago, right? And I just wanted to throw that out there because a lot of y'all do be picking and choosing. And here's the thing too, because I'm not finna just go in, because I do understand. Because I understand, one, he was kind of like the entertainment punching bag. Everybody liked to clown him and stuff like that. And then on top of that, because I really hated to see that. I didn't like saying that. I used to always say, like, a lot of these people, most of these people really ain't his friend for real. And, you know, I just hate to see that because people are evil, man. People are really evil. And a lot of people was clowning him. And then on top of that, he got a bad gambling problem. I'm not gonna say like when I say bad gambling problem, like he addicted or whatever. It just seems like he was never a lot of times on the winning side. You feel me? Like, I'm not saying he be coming in there betting the house on everything, because you ain't supposed to do that first off, unless you know. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that all. Man, just take this and here, a little bit here and there, make that flip and keep it moving. So I understand when they look at that, they be like, "Oh, okay, he not really good at gambling. That's not his thing." And then all of a sudden, he want to switch to a Hyundai. So it's probably looking like outside looking in, like, boy, I don't know who you feel like. You ain't fooling nobody, because I know he was on some. They're trying to humble me, or like I ain't got a flex for the gram or none of that stuff or whatever. I know people weren't really trying to hear it. They more so on some like, man, boy, you ain't fooling nobody. But the thing is, though, y'all don't know that man's expenses. Okay, y'all don't know his financial situation. Y'all don't know that man from a can of paint. All right, now, and I will give it to y'all. I feel like a lot of times, a lot of that stuff he did do to himself. Like I said, because a lot of these entertainers, I can peep when somebody don't really care about me like that. All right, because the thing is, though, you see bro always be getting clown, but you see how people always be quick to, put him on the phone, because this been happening since he first got on. This ain't really just start happening a couple years ago. It's been happening since like he first got on, and I don't know how it just started picking up. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I ain't heard much from him, so you doing the right thing, man. Just lay low. Just lay low. Just stay out of people's face, because like I said, these people don't really care about you anyway. All right, 'cause I remember that video. He was gambling. He was shooting dice. He was shooting dice with Mustard, right? And then, he was losing or whatever, but, everybody was, like, clowning him. I'm not saying Mustard was up there trying to, make a fool of him or whatever. They just having fun. But everybody was clowning him. But the only thing that I didn't, like, what I noticed is, like, it was another footage that don't nobody really know about, where he actually was winning. He was hitting them in the head, too. But ain't nobody really want to talk about that. Everybody just want to clown on him. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't be having the same energy for a lot of other folks like how y'all would do for him. I ain't really trying to make this about him, even though I did for the last 3 minutes. But I'm just throwing this out there about y'all, how funny acting a lot of y'all folks is. Y'all don't be having the same energy for a lot of people, okay? Because you see how y'all was quick to congratulate him, but ain't nobody say nothing. Y'all was quick to clown him. And like I said, I understand, because he was out here wilding out, and now it look kind of suspicious. But like I said, y'all don't know that man's expenses. Y'all just too funny acting. Y'all did the same thing to Young Jock, too, when he was sitting up there driving, when he was up there. Man, first of all, that man on Love and Hip Hop, I don't know exactly how much they get paid, every episode or whatever, but come on. I'm pretty sure y'all already know that man done held way more money in his pocket or in his hands or in his account than y'all ever have had. And that's what be cracking me up. It be broke people or people who ain't got nothing be trying to tell you how to live your life or what you got or how to maneuver or do this and that. Y'all don't even know how to handle money probably or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They just, people just funny acting. But I just wanted to throw that out there. But other than that, shout out to Jitm3n because, he signed this deal. There's always some great news to hear because your hard work is paying off. I've seen like a few things about him getting in trouble or he done been locked up, done went to prison and stuff like that. So hopefully you can make a change or, change your lifestyle around a little bit or, try to go in a better direction now because it looks like things is looking up for you. That's always some great news to hear. I ain't no rapper, but I can only imagine, working hard to get to where I'm trying to get, and then somebody put that piece of paper in front of me like, oh yeah, you signed this deal, or you can get this much. And then you got some people who really believe in themselves who don't even do that at all. Like, nah, I'm gonna keep going independent. Ain't nothing wrong with either or. I understand both. Like, oh nah, I need to get this deal, or nah, I'm just gonna stay independent because they gonna underpay me. Regardless, man, everybody, I be noticing the hard work that some of these, especially in Florida. One thing I like about this is because I remember growing up in Florida, only ones you used to see on TV was Miami. That's all you used to see. All right. And fast forward in this generation, especially a lot of people in my city blowing up. And then you got people all over because back then, right, like I said, you had Miami. Plies one from Miami. People did think Plies was from Miami for a little bit, like before he dropped his first album because they didn't know too much. He was just blowing up underground. He was hot in the streets. But Plies was putting on for the whole state of Florida. That was the difference too, though. Not saying that people from Miami won't shouting like anybody else from Florida, shouting out people from Florida or whatever, because a lot of people shouted out my city too. But all I'm saying is it's a whole different ball game now. And I'm excited to see all these people getting on. One of my favorite rappers right now in this generation, this year right now, is the real Boston Richie. I'm happy to see that, he ain't let none of that stuff that everybody was talking about phase him or stop him from what he got going on. He's still continuing to do what he's supposed to be doing. And I like to see people working hard to get to where they got to get to. It only inspires people like us. Like, okay, it's possible if he doing it, then we can all do it. You feel me? So anyway, y'all be blessed out there.